Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against Phoenix.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Williams. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Poole, no good. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. LaVine with... Oh, that was terrific!
Man, my goodness! And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Thomas down low. Dinwiddie covering. Thomas gets the bucket. And the regular season approaching its conclusion, Clark. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
You know what, Kevin? I would love to push back the regular season and reduce the number of games. Now, that would be an idea that I would be willing to try to get some traction for.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. LaVine can't hit.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
From outside the arc. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, I like the heart that Ilyasova displays when he's playing. Just terrific. Love watching him mix it up on the glass with those long arms of his.
Now, here's Thomas. Outside Williams. Floats one up. He lays it in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And that one's good by Lopez.
That is certainly a shot that Lopez has added to his arsenal. You've got to respect his ability to knock down threes.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
From deep, Ilyasova. And another 3 from Montreal.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 6 points for Brook Lopez.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Thomas goes in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
So for Montreal, Brissett's checked in. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Danny Green. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. Right side, Thomas. It's good on the putback.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Tice has got his second basket. For Montreal, they come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Valentine passes to Tice. Poked loose. And it's Brooks in the corner over Thomas. Brooks misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's blocked by Bradley. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Montreal leads by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Montreal.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Daniel Tice. Thomas is out there with Valentine. Then there's Bradley. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Daniel Tice. For Montreal, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. 6-point game. Smith with it. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Valentine. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Brooks gets it to go.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Levine, and that one hits back iron. Montreal leading by 7. Here's Brissett, and another 3 for Montreal.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jackson against Levine. To the inside. Here's Markkanen, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And I tell you, the versatility of Markkanen makes you salivate, guys. A big guy with range for days, and I think he's only going to get better and better.
And Montreal making a change here.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Poole, and another 3 for Montreal.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Montreal. They're on a 15-6 run. For the 3, and another 3 for Montreal.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Bulls with another miss. Montreal leading by 14. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bulls got 9.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Levine can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Montreal closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. Well, for Montreal, Kenny, what's your viewpoint? That was the half of the. And.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Montreal leading by 20. Green is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for Chicago, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Williams. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now here's Green. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's LaVine. Markkanen finds Williams. On the wing, LaVine. Connects from three-point range.
LaVine has a quick release, does not need much time to get his shot off.
Fires from deep. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Lopez. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Bulls trail by 18. Pass to LaVine. The tray. But they get it back. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bradley's got his second basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. And LaVine with the slam.
LaVine's showing you how much he enjoys rising high and pounding it down hard.
Green, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. So for Montreal, Brissett's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Oh, I tell you what, known for his dunking ability, as soon as Smith Jr. is cleared to take off, he gets up there in a hurry.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that's 13 points for Zach LaVine. Jackson against Thomas. Count it. And Montreal leads by 17. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Takes the three. Brooks grabs the board. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now Thomas following the three-point attempt by Dennis Smith.
You got to be careful and selective in how you guard Thomas. Now, he's fast, he's aggressive, he's strong, and he's smart about drawing fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So he gets them both. 23 seconds left in the third. Jackson passes to Brissett. That one falls. Brissett's got 8.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And LaVine, here we go. And the jam by LaVine.
Relentless in his attack, Zach LaVine. Once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
The three from Thomas, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Montreal. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jackson. Smith is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Brissett in at the 4. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by Montreal. Smith feeling it out a bit. Sinks the triple.
Boy, you got to get out on Smith from deep. He's very good at stroking it from downtown.
Thomas passes to Vucevic. It's rebounded by Montreal. Brissett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Poole. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And Montreal leads by 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Poole, no good. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Thomas. Rebound by Smith. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Poole. Drills it from outside.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
To the middle. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight. Jackson kicks to Smith. The 3. And another 3 for Montreal.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Chicago calls timeout. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Here's Brown. After Montreal picked up 3 with their last shot.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
And here's Montreal. They're on a 15-6 run. And Green gets it to go.
Ilyasova doing a nice job there finding his open teammate. Just a really good play that time.
Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. Brown the pass to Tice. Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Green. Just 4 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. They get the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Montreal.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Bulls.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And Brown drops them both. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie, it's good from long range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Montreal. Here's Green. Goes back up. The rebound by Arcidiacono. Chicago with the ball. Brown wide open. He fires. Out of bounds. Montreal takes possession. Three from the inbound. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
So we see Montreal get the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And